Welcome back to Old Trafford for Manchester United against Athletic Club in the Europa League semi-final, second leg. Joining us now is a very special guest. He's a bit of a cult hero around here who certainly knew how to get this place on its feet.
Wonderful run by Nani! It's a brilliant goal! Lovely skilled. Nani, great goal from him! Nani onside! Wonderful finish!
Yes, we have the brilliant Nani joining us now. Nani, thank you so much for being here and joining us for a chat. You won 8 major trophies here, stood in between 2 of your old teammates as well. It must always be nice to be back.
Yes, it's always nice. I'm a little bit nervous in the middle of these 2 legends. It's always nice to see them and remember the good moments. And in front of our fans.
Just providing an assist, just like you always did, Owen.
You know what? I remember we signed on the same day together.
Yeah, you did.
Me, him, and Ando. And to be fair, it was amazing because I didn't know a lot about him, but in training, 1v1, he was one of the best players we had. When he's goalsy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Nani, we looked a bit younger there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, you still look young, but...
Remember what you guys used to call me in that time? Ferrero Rocher.
Is that right?
Yeah. And Nani, you remember this? I remember this. I was right behind you.
Yeah.
What's a great goal.
To be fair, he had 2 great feet, didn't he, Owen?
Yeah.
You could do that with right and left, couldn't you? Was that something you practiced as a boy?
You don't remember, of course. We used to stay like 1 hour after the practice finish. We used to shoot competition outside of the box, shooting right and left was unbelievable. Yeah. He was one of the best shooting.
Oh, absolutely.
Right and left foot, though, honestly. It was unbelievable. It was always the one that moved. Yeah, with both feet.
Have you still got that? Can you still do the somersaulting?
I can do it, but not that one.
Prove it.
I do the simple one now.
Well, what's the simple one? Not in your suit, I take it.
Go on, Nani.
I think this suit is possible. Look.
Maybe not in the shoes. Look, you don't get to come back to Old Trafford often, but you're here tonight for this Europa League semi-final. The last time you were here was also for a European game, is that right? Against Barcelona?
Yes, exactly. It's always nice to come back here. It was special for me to come back. Was 2 years ago, I think so. And it was special because we won that game, and I was here with my son. He had a great experience as well. So he loves Man United. He dreamed that one day he can play for Man United. So
how old is he?
He's 11.
Has he got your skills?
People say he looks like me, but I want to keep the expectation really low. So let's see what's the future result for us.
Let's see. Well, mentioning Barcelona there, speaking of special European nights against Barcelona, Paul, we had to show this goal because just any excuse.
It's a miss kick. I've said this many times.
It's the best miss kick I've ever seen.
Yeah, miss kicks go in a lot, don't they? Yeah, like it was an important goal more than anything. I know it wasn't my best goal. As I said, just important. There was nothing between the 2 teams. We played an amazing team. They were unbelievable. We stayed in the game away from home. I think Cristiano might have missed a penalty away from home, actually.
He did, yeah.
But we stayed in the game. We probably got a little bit battered over there. And we got battered at home, to be fair, but we had 1 or 2 chances. We managed to put 1 away, and that goes through to the final, luckily enough.
And speaking of that final, penalties. And you needed to score to keep Manchester United in it.
Yeah, it was a very nervous moment for me. But I didn't show...
Did you know you were taking a penalty?
No. But I think the manager asked.
Because Cristiano missed before me, so I thought, oh, if I miss, it's over. And then obviously you went after me. But did you know you were taking one?
After I said yes, I wanted to take, the manager told me, okay, Nani, you take.
He nearly saved yours, didn't he?
The what?
He nearly saved it.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
Here we go then, let's just see this run out then, guys, to see the conclusion of this amazing moment for Manchester United. What was that feeling like, Nani?
Yeah, it feels great. I think that night we all enjoyed a lot. We were dancing, we were laughing. I think all the stress came out of the body because in that season we worked a lot to be there. It was not easy because we had so many good teams we had to beat and we had to compete against. But our team was strong mentality. We were powerful with the energy we had around each other, so took us where we deserve. So I think the trophy we deserve in that.
The best part, I think, was the team. We had obviously had like Scholesy and Gary Nev and Edwin and Rio, but then we had the young guys like Nani and Anderson who added something different, you know, Ando, and it was nice. I think we had a nice mix of experience and young guys, and the dressing room, Scholesy, was so funny, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we had such a laugh. We had fun, but we were serious too.
Yeah, the dressing room was great, and these were him and Cristiano and Ando. They were lively characters, always laughing. He never stopped speaking. I had no idea what he was saying. To Cristiano, it was brilliant to him about him. As I said, we had a great mixture of great squad, and obviously you need a great squad, you need a great team to go and win the Champions League, and we were lucky enough to do that.
And you need that camaraderie in the dressing room, don't you? It would be fascinating to see what those conversations are like currently in Ruben Amorim's dressing room here at Old Trafford, Nani. Obviously, your fellow compatriot, a fellow Portuguese. How much are you backing him to be successful here at Manchester United?
A lot. I trust in Ruben. I believe he will do well for Man United. He needs time. I think everyone could see already he got potential, but it's not easy to arrive here and then do it well straight away, because we know there is a team to build. There is an idea of the game he wants his team to play. But I believe he's going to have success. He got players. He needs to bring probably some new players to make the team strong. But yeah, I'm confident on him. We have some good Portuguese players here already, so Bruno is doing well as well, Dalot. So I trust on the players who we got already. Obviously, in the few years, we will be back on what everyone is used to.
Well, that's the thing. If Manchester United go on and win the Europa League this season, just in a couple of weeks' time, then they will be back in the Champions League next year. How much does that change things for Ruben Amorim this summer?
Yeah, what changed the motivation for the fans. I think the fans want to be on the Champions League, and the expectation is so high in this club. So we know the level of this club. We all want Man United to be on Champions League, to be in the middle of the best ones. So I hope we can win and be there next year, and for us to have the possibility to build a team where everyone will enjoy the future, the football, and the great moments we're going to have in this stadium and then wherever we go.